Hi everyone, welcome to my channel that will be specializing in mathematics. Our first lesson will be on long division. When you want to know or remember the 4 steps of long division, you are going to have to think about your family. Your dad, mom, sister, and brother. Just write that down. Dad, mom, sister, and brother. Your dad stands for divide. Your mom stands for multiply. Your sister stands for subtract, and your brother stands for bring down. So when we're calculating, you're going to put any number on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side of the sign, which is 680, and of course, the number in the right-hand side, in the left-hand side of the sign, which is outside the sign, and 680 on the inside of the sign. So we're going to put our 20 outside of the sign, which is in the left-hand side. Thank you. So, when we do our first step, there are 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. The first step is dividing. When we divide, the easy way to divide is to ask how many 20s in 6. There are no 20s in 6, so by showing that, we're going to put a dot on top of the 6. So now, you're going to ask how many 20s in 68. You're going to add the 8 to make 68. So now you're going to ask how many 20s in 68. So you're going to calculate on the side 20s. If you don't want to divide, so you're going to calculate 20s. So 20 plus 20 is equal to 40, plus 20 is equal to 60, plus 20, which makes up 80. So the closest number to 68 is 60. So we're going to be using 60. So let's calculate how many 20s in what? In 20. How many 20s in 68? 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 20s in 68. So we're going to put our 3 here on the unit of the 68. So now we've done with the dividing part. So we are going to the multiplying part. So when we're multiplying, we're going to multiply 20 by 3. So the easy way to do that is to go back to your multiples of 20 and find 3 20s. So let's calculate 3 20s. 1, 2, 3. So 3 20s make 60. So we're going to have to put our 60 here below the 68. So we're done with the multiplying. We're on the subtracting part. So let's subtract 68 from the 60. 60. Okay, it's fine. So we're going to subtract 60 from 68. So subtract 8 minus 0 is equal to 8, and 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. If the number is the first number to the left-hand side, you're going to have to put a dot, not 0, my friend. So we're done with the subtracting. We're going to bring down. What are we going to bring down? Our 0. We're going to have to bring down our 0. So we'll bring down our 0, and the number is 80. Back to the dividing part. We divide again by our 80. So when we divide again, we do that again. What we've done with the 68 and the 6, we ask how many 20s. We divide by the same number, so we ask how many 20s in the 80. Let's calculate here. Unfortunately, there is a 80 here, so let's calculate here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another thing is to always, when you're calculating, is to always skip the 20s. You count 1, you skip 1, you skip 1, you skip. So we're going to calculate like this: 20, 40, 60, 80. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 20s in 80. We put our 4 in here. So we've done with the dividing part again. We're on the multiplying part. The easier way to calculate the the multiplying part is to ask, what did you get there for? What number was on your 4? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So your number that was on your 4 is 80. So we simply put the 80 because it was the number on your 4. So we've done with the multiplying part. We're on the subtracting part once again. So we subtract 0 minus 0 is equal to 0, and it's the first number on the left, so we put a dot. So there it is. 680 divided by 20 equals to 34, remainder 0. Thank you. Our lesson is over. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you.